Hey guys, it's Brian aka Malice, and today we're going to take a look at the Marvel Rivals Season 4 trailer. They just released it, and normally when they release their trailers, they give away a couple hints at what some of the new heroes' abilities might be. So we're going to take a look today, see if we can get any clues. This is pretty cool. Not sure where that's supposed to be, but it's a hint at some maps maybe. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. And this pretty much tells us right off the bat that this is Angela, I believe, from Spawn, the Spawn comics. I am not super familiar with this character, but that's who is coming out with our other character, which we'll see here in a second. But this almost tells me this is definitely going to be a tank. This is too big to be a support and too big to be a duelist, most likely. So that's what my guess would be. Got a cool spear. She has some wings, so it's going to be a flying tank, which is pretty crazy. See, she has this spear, similar, looks a little bit like Namor, and you can see these projectiles kind of surrounding her, which is kind of cool. Let's take a little bit more of a look here.
Guardian of the 8th city, surrender to the hand of heaven.
The devil doesn't kneel.
And here we can see Daredevil. And this is the one that pretty much everyone knew was going to be one of the next heroes coming out. You can see he looks not quite as big, at least in this screenshot, quite as big as the tank. So most likely going to be a support or a DPS. As these batons that he's going to use as a weapon, maybe his primary. And let's let it play a little bit more.
For false angels.
Oh, sorry again to pause it really quick, but we see all of these projectiles, these little mini spears coming out, and I would, if I had to take a guess, I would imagine this could be a hint towards Angela's ultimate, which looks like it can just absolutely shred. So that would be my guess, that this could be a sneak preview of the ultimate. And here we go. These are some of the hints. They've done this before with some of their videos, their trailers. They kind of hint towards the hero's abilities. We can see right off the bat that Daredevil has this zigzag kind of dash here, which looks like he's going to be insanely fast, maybe along the lines of a BP, where you could barely see BP when he's diving in the backline. So we could have a similar to Black Panther here, which I'm sure everyone is going to be thrilled about, especially support players. I just don't see that being something that a support would do, but let's see. You can see his fist is lit up here. This can be one of his special abilities, kind of like an Iron Fist possible ability, where he can just beat the crap out of you. And you see the fast punches just like Iron Fist, so that's a good clue. Here's the batons. Now this is kind of crazy right here. This looks like this would be Angela's CC ability. So kind of like Venom, how he grabs you and wraps his his legs and his arms around someone to hold them. And that is super annoying. So if this is even a more powerful version of that, this character is not going to be fun to play against. I'm already not looking forward to it. So let's keep watching.
Let the devil.
That's sick.
You are not the only one without fear!
Boom. There we see September 12th. So 9 days. It'll probably be 8 by the time I edit this and get it put up tomorrow. Will be the 4th, Thursday. So we're basically a week away. And yeah, there's some really good hints in there. And you can see in the picture, he has these kind of looks almost like a jump rope or some kind of chains. So they're not, the trailer is not always, it doesn't always mean that that's going to be their exact abilities, but there's definitely some good clues in there to what these heroes will do, and potentially what some of their ultimates and other abilities. So we'll see. I'll definitely be playing when the season update drops. So if you can like and subscribe, you get notifications when we go live, and I'll definitely be posting a lot more content on the new heroes once the update drops. And stay tuned, and thanks for stopping by.